Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Give me a second as I set up this stream for a second. Kisa, Kisa. Hi guys, doing welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I know as you can see in the title, our boy Shredder Sanders still not picking up doing the second um did not get drafted even in the second draft pick tonight. Um, we're still waiting for a possible chance of getting picked in the third round, um, which is just started about a few minutes ago. But the disrespect, man, the disrespect. This guy's supposed to be at least top five. Then it was top 10, even top 20. Now, because he did not do a lot of public practice with a lot of the NFL team, because he was getting coordinated and guided by his father on how to do things. Even he was doing mostly private training with certain team, not every team, certain team that he probably want to draft it, like selected team. He didn't want to do a whole bunch of drafting, but he wanted to be like select a team that he want him to go to. Team he think it might be best for him to be at. Because of that, no team wanted to draft him. Even the team he traded for. A lot of people thought maybe somewhere around Steelers, who had a huge interest. The head coach, but maybe the manager didn't want to, because at the end of the day, it's the manager that picked the player and the agent for the team or whatever. We'll get back more on that later, but we're gonna do a little roundup on what's been going on today in a music scene in a in an entertainment scene before we get back into standard. Right, we're gonna go back and also how he was recently a pranked by some crazy dude, right? For black people, I mean, we always try to disrespect to a black man, man. That shit is wild, bro. Is wild. So let's get started. How the day started today, man. Um, let's start with GJ Academy. Um, I think where did we left the whole situation yesterday with the whole Shannon Sharp situation. You know, first he said he's stepping down, but today Stephen A. Smith announced that they decided to well, not fired, but like putting him aside as he deal with the situation. Now we clearly know that's a money grab, but doesn't matter if it's that person allegedly accused of multiple people with that lawyer. They know how good the lawyer is trying to get money from different athletes, but companies still try to pretend like, oh, we gotta be careful. But I digress, guys. Beside that, we and also how Stephen A. Smith then like support um Shannon Sharp, how he support Jay Z. But one can say Stephen A. Smith helped um Shannon Sharp get that job at ESPN. If it wasn't for Stephen A. Smith, he probably would not get that job. He went out of his limb to get to help him get that job. So you can say he did something, but you don't want to go all the way after all to put his own job on the line. He just signed a new contract. I see a lot of people say, "Oh, why you didn't go on a limb for him like you went for Jay Z and Dana White?" And like I said, he did. He helped him get that job. Now it's kind of Shannon Sharp also who was being reckless, sleeping and with the underage. They already gave him a chance for having sex on audio. His old eyes did not even know, and still out here being reckless with those bunch of OnlyFans girls and stuff like that. But today, let's see what happened with yeah out here talking BS.
Me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the Chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then nigga said he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what we talking about then? Then I ain't say nothing then.
So yeah, it's talking about Playboy Cardi grab a group of guy, try to pull up to his hotel and with a gun, and try to go about what happened and him not being on internet, but still try to pull up on him, try to press him over all this bubbling Kanye West been over all those talk about people and take it back, talk about people and take it back. And I guess maybe like I guess you can say Cardi was getting tired with it and like trying to press that nigga and bringing the whole gun situation into that. But we don't know what happened, but that's what happened. He explained. Beside that, what else? But he also continued to talk about a whole bunch of BS. Then he talked about that part also about the song about sucking his cousin.
Thing that happened to me as a child, people place the idea of trauma on me. Why do I gotta say it's a trauma? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's your trauma. That's what makes it a trauma. Like when people want me to come to this retreat and shit. Not this retreat, but a retreat. Where people act like, say you're going crazy, it makes you go crazier. And then people start gaslighting, and then they get so focused on helping you that all of this real shit that you're saying goes out the window. And he like, you know, but the car door is open and the beep is going like dee 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 dee, and they're like, we just need to get you to the hospital. And the beeping is driving you crazy, but they won't close the fucking door because they get focused on that. And that's a bit of what was happening to me when we made the.
So I don't know whose platform he's on, but he was in this platform. Today also. We talk about how, let me see, Shannon ex-girlfriend talking about back in 2023. He also she also just tried to sue Shannon Sharps in an allegation, and I guess back in 2023. But I don't know, that thing kind of go away, but damn, so you wanted to be about one person. Now you got a second one coming forward. That's not looking too good for that's not looking for too good for Senegal. Now you got your ex-girlfriend also bringing the whole situation they had with you almost like just a year ago, and how she was trying to sue you, talking about how white women this, white women that. You gotta eat it, brother. Gotta eat it. Um, what else is going on? So
Everything is just fire.
doing an interview with one of those European media platform. Um, the interviewer bring out the whole Drake situation and Kendrick Lamar shit, and Young Tub speak on the situation. But bro, this guy was dressing like, I don't know why so many people in Hollywood always wanna be um, special. Was different. Was dressing like kind of crazy. I don't know why, but he bring the whole idea. He said like, Drake is my friend. I'm always gonna Drake side. Let hear.
Well, it feels like when you were away, it was sort of dominated by this like Drake Kendrick thing, you know?
Yeah, for most of it.
Which I don't know if you had like a side in that. Atlanta kind of even got dragged in by Kendrick, which was interesting.
Yeah. He just like spoke on people's name in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about. But I'm like a Drake fan.
Do you feel like
everything is just fine?
So he said he kind of like pick up his side. Said, look, I'm a Drake fan. This, that, and the third, and yeah, I guess he chose his side.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
I guess that's his own form of answer, huh?
You like to like.
So they asked him also about the relationship currently with Gunna. He didn't really answer it. He just kind of left it in the air, kind of like, but you can clearly see the relationship is not good because he's kind of taking shot at Gunna whenever he got a chance, whether it's in the music or whether it's on social media. He be taking shot at Gunna. So even though publicly he's not trying to be disrespectful, and he know if anything disrespectful he said, prosecutor can try to use that against him, and especially they try to do it last time. So he's not trying to give him reason for them to come after him. Anything disrespectful to Gunna that can be seen as targeting and stuff like that.
Why me? Why me? Yo, why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me?
I guess YB see a young girl, and he like, you know how he be stealing people girl. But I guess he asked girls that age. I guess she probably given an age that maybe was too young. Then he decided to bounce. Normally he'll just steal a nigga. If you would have followed him with a girl, bro, sometimes he would just steal your girl and run with it. That's why if you somebody with YB fan, you got a girlfriend, bro. If you know your girl is cute, do not go to your concert with YB because he'll steal your girl right in front of you and make her famous. Next thing you know, she's like become like this kind of superstar. So I want to every guy out there who got cute girlfriend, don't bring it around young NBA young boy.
When Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant, I should have had baby with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian. You guys, could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton? How many hotels I have now?
Oh my God!
You get what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that. The Hilton, the Hilton shit. It was like,
this nigga is dumb. Like, Kim become billionaire before Paris. Paris family on the hotel, not Paris. Plus, it's a company. Now you try to disrespect Kim. Bruh, this guy is going crazy. This guy is going crazy. Oh my God, bruh. Give it a rest, Kanye. Beside that, what else is going on? Um, okay, I guess there's nothing going over here. Let's check. No jumper. After Deion Sanders did not get picked in the first round, um, Young Thug leave him a message of encouragement, talking about how Tom Brady didn't get picked in the first round. I guess try to let him know, hey, keep your heads up, which is true. Um, Also, another thing that happened today with Diddy, guys, uh, Diddy reject a plea deal the prosecutor offered him. His lawyer argued that he's a swinger, not a criminal. Now they try to find a lot of reason to like arrest Diddy, right? That's bringing a lot of different things. One of the things they try to bring up is they accused Diddy of 2016. He oh no, they tried. The judge now ruled that they can play that Cassie 2016 video for a second there. He had got a chance where they said they can reduce the amount of evidence they can bring against to the court, but I think I don't know. Everybody see that video. I don't know why they need to bring it to the thing. You're not charging for Cassie video, but I think they want to use that as evidence to show how much of a criminal he is. Kind of like try to persuade um, um, the jurors of finding him guilty, even if they don't find him guilty for what he's doing. But maybe they might try to lock him up for Cassie situation. So there's like a like weird way they try to lock him up, which is should be solely unfair. If you're gonna try to lock him up for Cassie situation, lock him up for Cassie situation. But now you should not bring that as an evidence, but in some other race, a group of people, you couldn't do that, but for black people, you can do that anything you want to. But I digress. Another thing they try to bring up also, um, there's I guess another woman that I guess he forced to go under undisclosed medical procedure, meaning like he's forcing the woman to have surgery on her body. Like what? That's crazy. That's crazy. So now, if you offer to pay for your girl, uh, um, your body work, now you a criminal. That's a criminal. That's a crime for that. Damn. Oh man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So remember yesterday, guys, I was talking to you guys about um Gila Arena son who was in a coma in a hospital. I guess today he's out of a coma for his Cybertruck crash, and he's in a little bit in a stable. He's making progress on recovery. That's the hospital information, and based on family lawyer statement. So update is he's now out of inducive coma and making progress and recovery while being intubated. I don't know what that means. I guess feeling. I guess try to still continue treatment to try to get full recovery. So let's thank God for that. He's he's in a much better situation because That's bad. That was bad. Beside that, what was we'll continue to get into that sender thing, man. We'll continue. So one thing about what's going on right now, guys, is currently we are headed to the third round of NFL pick, right? The third round, and Cinder's still and hoping to get picked in the third round. The third round is not gonna last live. I don't know how many round there is. If you don't get stayed tonight, the only chance is like to special pick up. Like basically, like they can just sign you for 1 year. Can he get back to the college football? I think he has did something similar to that, but I don't know if he's able to get it. But he can. It's still early. They could still call him anytime. Or he, I don't know where else he can go play. There's no phone, bro. That would be like, I don't know. I think he will still be able to get. He'll still get picked, but he'll be picked like last. Like he'll barely get any money. But me, bro, they just play disrespect him like crazy because I defended him. The other thing is, I saw this thing right there. You see how disrespectful people is. Look what happened today. While he was waiting for to get picked, right? Somebody decided to think that was very respect. That was funny to do that too. Okay, I got. They was playing music. I cannot play the music. So the family thought there was an agent that was calling him, an NFL team that was calling him to say he about to get picked. But look what happened.
Good, been waiting on you. No, for sure. Why don't you get up and stand right here? Yeah. Serve it up there. Go. What does that mean?
What? What do you say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone?
You heard that? So you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Sorry about that.
You have to wait a little longer. What's that mean? So they didn't understand what's that mean, but it came to find out that was it wasn't the NFL that called. It was some random person who was pranking them. That that is so disrespectful in so many ways. Like you can't even imagine somebody like messing around and playing with somebody's life, and by pranking them like that. That is just, bro. You don't even imagine, bro. Like this is your life, your career, and somebody decide to in the middle of this high expectation like that. Somebody think that it's okay to print with somebody like a livelihood, like regardless of how famous he is, how famous his father is. Like if I'm like Sender family after this, I will go find out and get investigated that person. I don't know if you can arrest for that, but that is so far in so many ways, bro. In so many ways. Even Trump got into the whole thing. Trump even kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes he play into situation, but he kind of make it like, oh, the NFL team is crazy for not picking um he was kind of about the whole NFL not pick up uh, um, for not picking up Sanders. Now you know shit is crazy when the president know that you not any team did not pick Sanders is crazy. Now, of course, that is mostly a politic move on Trump part because he like attention. Anything that can bring attention to his self is crazy. But, bruh, that's crazy. So let's get to this. One thing about the whole Cinder thing, right? You know the Penning brothers that everybody is mad because of Deion Sanders of being so involved in his son draft, right? People are so involved in his son some draft, but no one never had when is a white father involved in their son life. No one seems to have a problem with that, but it's only just like the big ballers families. People seem to have no problem, no problem. They have no problem involved in their son life. I don't know because it's they wasn't famous, but that was um that was kind of crazy. So there's a lot of people who very white father that's very involved in their son lives who play NFL, who are white. Remember, like the guy from who's like Kansas City, both him and his son are like I forgot what's his name again. That one for Kansas City. Um, uh, uh, let's see who Kansas City was there. What's that player? City Chief player. Okay, yeah, Travis Kelsey. Both Travis Kelsey brother. One plays for the Eagle. One play for a Kansas City Chief. Their father was very involved. I don't see the internet had a problem with that. But like I said, man, it's only when it's black father that very involved in their children. Even like coming from black news media outlet, they seem to have a problem too when black father involved. I don't know because a lot of them they have their father and involved in their career, and they probably most of them grew up from a single mother area, which is okay, which is to each their own. But like when they see a father involved in their son career like that, they seem to have butthurt, right? They seem to be butthurt when a father involved in their son career. So just like the Manning brother, the Manning brother, where their father was very involved in their team, I mean in their decision and stuff like that. But when it's like people like Ball brothers, when it's like LeBron James, when it's never stopped. It's never stopped. So you guys have problem with LeBron James involved in his son. You have LeVar Ball, and now is Deion Sanders team talking about. Look what LeBron James by continue supporting his son, but look, his progress will continue to excel. Imagine if you didn't just throw them away and he said, "Let my son come play with me." And by the time I'm retired, he's gonna be probably possibly be a top player in for the Lakers, or maybe even for any team. I'm sure like in 2-3 years right now, by playing for both the NBA and what you call it again, the G League, Brownie is really aggressive when he's playing for the G League. Bro, he's the best player in the team. You know why? Because he's already been playing with the top players in the game. It excel his and everybody like who's going down on him, that making him more stronger. He's learning from his father. He see what his father went through, so he learned from that. He doesn't go unless he let his father take care of the press. I don't know. He probably say, "Oh, he's a man. He should take care." When somebody try to come at him, bro. If you didn't have a father to do that for you, leave that for people who got father. I don't see unless people who want damaging only one bad outcome for Brownie, who are going to say, "Oh, why LeBron James so much?" But people who understand what it's like to be a father is not saying nothing. Have you guys seen LVMH? This guy is as he's the CEO, he's getting older. He's arranging a way for his all 5 kids to be aligned with the position and the LVMH, to have high position and making money, and to have majority share control of their company, and for them to continue running it. Do you know, like, both in Japan and Korea, both Japan and Korea, you got like company like Toyota, Honda, Samsung. Those companies are being running by their family for ages. I'm talking like billions of dollar families. And to us, and the company are so big sometimes in those countries. Those people like the Simpson family, they like sometimes control the whole country, or the like a big, their company is so big, it's almost like 10 or 20% of the GDP of the whole country. To where like they do corrupting things, but like because they have so much power over the country, but they get able to get away with it, man. But I say that to say, like, you see that happening everywhere. But I feel like when it's a black father trying to do stuff for their kids, it's almost like, "Oh, you gotta let your son be his own man. You gotta let your son be his own man." Bruh, y'all don't say that for white fathers. I haven't seen too many Hispanic father. But you probably would not. You guys will not say that to a protective community fathers. But like, bro, let the man help his son have the best position, be well prepared when he get there. I'm sure by the time his first year, second year come in, he already got his own things going on. He probably will step back, and focus on the second son. But until then, let the man help guide his son to pick up to get the best outcome for his son. I don't know. Let me see. I'm just looking right now if he get any pick yet. Because right now we are in the 3rd round. The 2nd round already gone. He didn't get picked in the 2nd round. Let's see. It just started. I'm just looking for any news. There was that message. Grateful for the message. Amy to Shaq slide. Now people doesn't know if he got a call from, people say possibly from the Cleveland, or maybe he just kind of like okay with whatever the outcome will be. Saying their family is strong faith in both his father and a football Hall of Fame fan. Saying their brother Dion Sender have taken the X to post verse are reacting to the deep down of the draft, meaning that they are still in positive mode, believe in God, even though the son like dwelled in from the number 1 top number one pick, number one draft to second draft to not possible third draft not getting drafted. Like I said, the third draft there's not too many pickup, and right now we haven't seen any news of any possible pickup for any team right now. Team are not looking for a chance, and people are wondering what his option if he doesn't get picked at all. What his option? Can he go back to college football and play for one more year? To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably have to. I'm trying to find out what's going on. But what we know so far is just he's still hoping to get picked with fifth quarterback pick ahead of Coach Prime Song. So still waiting. What time is it now? 11. I said 11:46 at the news. News is senators. And then the fourth round pick, they'll only get 4.5 to 5.3 million. They'll still make million, but it's not about the money for him, bro. It's not about the money. The money can come later. Once you get picked, then you can, like after a year, you can try to renegotiate. Once you do good in the NFL, bro, by second or third year, you can try to negotiate, bro. And he'll make so much money doing commercials, and I'm sure he's still selling jersey, bro, because he got so much. He's such a star power, bro. Like that's understand what a team don't understand, bro. He already got star power. He will sell, and I don't know why you guys worry about why you got Deion Sanders is already running Deion Sanders is already running a team, so you will not have to worry about Deion Sanders being at the practice overshadow you being the coach because he's already coaching. Right now, all he care about his son getting drafted, and then the focus now on Shiloh and Colorado. That's what his next focus is. Get Charlotte drafted next year, and of course get Colorado to win because I'm sure right now his focus is to win a championship as a college football player. I'm sure he don't want to be out here for 5 years and never never make it to college whatever you want to call it. But I'm sure he want that. So after Cinder, I'm sure after Schroeder get drafted, his focus right now would be, of course, he will still give him advice whenever his son call, but his most focus would be on Shiloh and Colorado. So I don't know why people are worried about man, I'm telling you, it's the politics in NFL, bro. Imagine like him being pick up number like 90 something. And the guy that picked for number 5, number 10, and over him didn't outperform like they know they would, bro. Like Pittsburgh, if it wasn't for like if he wasn't like the head coach did not listen to the manager and pick what's that guy again? What's the quarterback from the second quarterback for Pittsburgh? Quarterback. Where now they will sign him to give him a lot of money. Yeah, right here. Why can I remember his name? Well, so Russell Wilson. Bro, if they didn't pick up Russell Wilson, bro, their last year's season would be terrible. Now, because of the coach went out of the limb to like get Russell Wilson to get picked up, get drafted. Now he's negotiating a better contract than he got before from that $1 million contract because he proved himself. Now, imagine if they got Shredder and they got Wilson. Don't you think it will be a great outlook for the Pittsburgh? I don't know who's the manager for the Pittsburgh is, bro. Just like the Dallas Cowboy, just like the Dallas Cowboy who did not listen, bro. That's the same thing gonna happen to the Steelers. They probably will not even make it. Guys, well, that's all for it, guys. We're not gonna stay too long, man. It looks like if I'll post about it if we get any draft tonight. I'll come back tomorrow morning, make a short video, but it looked like that's it for Shredder Sanders. He did not get drafted. We're still with the third round is not done yet. I don't know if there's a fourth round or fifth round, but he did not get drafted the second round, the first round, and possibly third round. We'll keep posted on when that coming. That's it for tonight. This is Bourgeois Daily with another video. If you're first time, come to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Where you there, like video, share video, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Deuces.